up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Okay, what's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we're down here to talk about some hot topics, trending topics. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let the diva know you stopped by, and we're down here. I have just made 2 videos already, so this is the last video. It's not gonna be that long. Wendy Williams, it says that is experiencing serious complications from Graves' disease and her thyroid condition. So they have made an announcement from the Wendy Williams show that they will start airing on Monday, but they are going to have a host, guest host, and panels. So Wendy continues to be under medical supervision and meets with her medical team on a daily basis. She is making progress, but is experiencing serious complications, and it has been determined that more time is needed before she's able to return to her live hosting duties. Wendy is a valued and stalwart member of the Debmar Mercury family and has been so for 12 years. We want her health to be top priority. As soon as she's ready, she will be back in her treasured purple chair. We very much appreciate and respect Wendy's privacy, as well as the good wishes from her friends, station partners, and advertisers. Yeah. I hope Wendy is okay. I hope she pulls through. I hope she gets to a place. Maybe they have to change the set so that she can sit down, maybe, and not have to sit so high. You know what I mean? I don't know. Something about that chair being so high, I just don't understand why it's so high and her legs be hanging like that. I don't know. But maybe they can change the set to where maybe she can be behind a desk or something. So where she could sit low. I feel like that high chair, I don't know what it is, but I feel like that high chair is a problem. I don't know why. I don't know. But we hope Wendy gets better. And is back in her purple chair. Like I said, maybe this is the time to be like, this might be the last season. Maybe Wendy comes back at the end of the season, and then this be the last season. You know what I mean? Because it's too much. It is too much. So hopefully she gets better. There's gonna be this show called The Real Queens of Hip Hop with MC Lyte, Moni Love, Queen Latifah, Missy, Lauryn Hill, Eve, City Girls, The Brat, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and Meg Thee Stallion. What channel is it gonna be on? It doesn't say. What channel is it gonna be on? I want to watch this. I really do. I'm so excited. I really want to watch this. I really do. Oh, remember we reported on Tiger Woods a long time ago when he got into his car accident, but they said he is making a remarkable recovery. This is from the Jasmine brand. While Tiger Woods' injury from his car crash potentially threatened his long-running golf career, he's said to have made an impressive recovery. Tiger Woods was involved in a car accident near Rancho Palos Verdes in California back in February. He had to be pulled from his SUV. Remember all of that? They said that he's made a remarkable recovery in the past few months, but it's even more significant lately. It's like every day he can do more, he can handle more, and the pain is less, and he's feeling better. Well, that's good. Hopefully he doesn't get addicted to pain medications, and he'll be all right and be back out on the green. So shout out to Tiger Woods. Every time I think about Tiger Woods, I think about his ex-wife. Did she try to run him over? Cause he ain't shit either. Tiger Woods ain't shit either. These niggas, speaking of ain't shit niggas, let me talk about Idris Elba is removing himself from the conversation of who will step in as the next James Bond. I think he would have been great as James Bond. I do. I think he's so sexy. Even though he ain't shit, I think he is like, suave, like James Bond. Sean Connery is the best James Bond. I used to think Sean Connery was so fine. Sean Connery. When I was younger, I used to find him so attractive. I'd be like, oh, he's a nice James Bond. When I was little, like a teenager, I used to think Sean Connery was fine as hell. Sean Connery, go look at Sean Connery as James Bond, honey. Yes. But like Idris Elba gives me that. He gives me that. Who else is in the running for James Bond? I'm not going to be James Bond. Still, don't count him out completely. When asked if he would ever want the gig, he added, who wouldn't? How amazing would it be to have a black James Bond? It's a sign of the times. And when we can stop talking about black, white, and color. What? It's a sign of the times when we can stop talking about black, white, and color, I guess. So what do you guys think about that? Him taking himself out of the running. Who do you guys think would make a good James Bond? You know who I thought? They said the guy that played Superman, Henry Cavill, I think that's his name. He's handsome too. He got that jawline. I feel like with James Bond, you just have to have that like jawline, like a strong jawline. But I think Idris would have been good as a James Bond, like sexy. You know, I think so. What do you guys think? Let's see. Oh, Megan Thee Stallion says that Party Fontaine takes care of her emotionally. That was nice to hear her say that. She said,
my boyfriend does make me very happy. He definitely takes care of me emotionally. He makes my brain feel good. He makes my heart feel good. Mm-hmm. That's, you know, a big thing for me because I used to be so into the physical, right? Like,
yeah, we know. We got it.
Yeah. But he moves me. He inspires me. We just feel like a real team.
My boyfriend does make me happy. He definitely takes care of me emotionally. He makes my brain feel good. Oh, she said of the rapper and songwriter. She said, I used to be into the physical, right? But he moves me. He inspires me. We just feel like a real team. Well, good for her. That's good. That's good. Like I said, people deserve to have good, healthy partnerships. You know, people deserve to have those experiences of having just a healthy partnership. Like one where it's just like, whoo, I ain't got to walk on eggshells. I ain't got to be kissing nobody's ass. I ain't got to be trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with you. I ain't playing these games of you dealing with your unhealed childhood trauma. I ain't got to deal with none of that. So, however long she's experiencing it, you know, kudos to her. She has, you know, every right to feel what it feels like to be in an emotionally healthy relationship, right? Because a lot of these young girls, they think like the toxic, like I saw a meme the other day of this, it was like a guy choking a girl and they were like, if this is not your love, I don't want it. It's like, you want your love to be violent? Like, but then it's crazy because then you get in relationships with those people who have those ideas about love and what love looks like. I remember this guy, I was like, it seems like, I had this conversation with this guy and I was like, it seems like a lot of your relationships were toxic, right? They were like, you know, tit for tat. They were you getting back at her, she getting back at you, like, and it was like emotionally abusive. And I told him, I said, I feel like you believe that is how men and women should relate to each other, and you are attempting to mimic that with our relationship, and that's not going to work for me. I don't do that. I cannot thrive in a toxic relationship, and you believe that toxicity looks like love. And there are a lot of people like that. A lot of people. They think that fighting is love, or he don't love you if he don't rough you up a little bit, you know. And so a lot of people have weird ideas about what love looks like and how to demonstrate love. And then you find yourself in relationships with people and you're like, this is love to you? I don't want this. I don't like it. I don't like it. So I'm glad Meg Thee Stallion is in an emotionally healthy relationship. Oh, did you guys see? Tyga. Tyga got in trouble. He turned himself in for domestic violence of this white woman, honey. What's her name? Cameron Swanson. Cameron Swanson. It's a white lady with a black eye. Girl, what's going on? What is happening? I'm telling you. And then it's like, the way that women are socialized is like, some of these women, some people think that this is like, oh girl, that's just nothing, girl. But I feel like I don't, they beat up their preferences too. Tyga is biracial or multi-ethnic, but they prefer a certain type of woman, but they don't treat them any different. And it's really sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. And so many women, they desire black men, and and then like the black men are like, "Ooh, girl, you better than them. You better than them." And they lift them up on this imaginary pedestal. But then when they get up there, they just beat your ass. When they get up there on the damn pedestal with you, they get up there and beat your ass and knock you down. They don't treat you any different. It's really sad. And it's the same thing. It's like with Gabby Petito, it doesn't matter. Like, these men they can be dangerous, and they can exert their strength over you. You just have to be very careful, and do not go back to that. Don't go back to that. Do not go back to that. And I hate to see it. It makes me sick to my stomach when I see a woman go back to somebody who doesn't have enough respect for her to like protect her body, who wants to be violent with her body and push her around and treat. It makes me sick to my stomach. And then that's not going. And then what's crazy is she can post these pictures in the Yelp review, and then some girl will be like, "Girl, you just hating. I'm gonna get Tyga. He got an OnlyFans. I'm gonna get Tyga. I don't care, girl. That's not you. I'm gonna be different." With Lala Anthony. Lala was talking to Angie Martinez yesterday. I watched most of it yesterday. And she was like, her and Carmelo, they started off as friends. She used to tell him, watch out for the hood rats or whatever, the groupies, the gold diggers or whatever. Watch out for them. And then she said she was just shocked that he did that to her. Like, you thought that you were going to, I don't know, not, like she said, the lawyer told her, he's a basketball player. What did you expect? What did you expect? Well, basically, I didn't expect him to do that to me. Are you crazy? Where there is a lack of self-control and pussy, it's a perfect combination. And then the pussy has been trained to see money as security, so they don't care about they don't care about how many women are around. Just don't get anybody pregnant is what they say. Right? And because when you get somebody pregnant now, there's evidence to your indiscretions. So now I got to do something else because I don't want to look like the village idiot for staying with a nigga who stuck his raw dick in somebody else and had a baby. Like Melody. You tried to stay. Right? You tried it. You think you're going to be treated differently, and you're not. You know why? This young lady, Cameron Swanson, you know why you weren't treated any differently when you went into the restaurant? Because the management hadn't changed. The only thing that's changing are the patrons. And the patrons coming in are not listening to the patrons coming out. And so you sit down expecting to have a different dining experience. And you ignored all the 1-stars. You ignored the pictures of the ladies with the black eyes. They were just some hating ass bitches, huh? They was just hating on you and your happiness. Get into the bag and get into the money and get into the dick. Right? My grandmother says a woman will act a fool over a dick and $1. They will. We've been socialized like that, really, y'all. To see men with money, we've been socialized to look at that as security. And the men with money, they not different. The management doesn't change, just the patrons. Dr. Dre, everything that he did to his ex-wife, including having the mistresses on the stand, he will be able to partner with somebody else when this is all said and done. Nobody reads the Yelp reviews. Everybody thinks their pussy is different. Everybody. And then when you realize that you're just a hole, you're just a warm hole with some tits and some clappers, right? That's what they calling your asses these days, clappers. because your butt is so obnoxious that it claps when it moves. God damn it. But they don't treat you any different. You going out, laying on tables, going under the knife, having procedures that can put your life, that can end your life, so that you can be desirable to a man who is not going to treat you any different from the bitch with the flat ass. When Kimbella was on there, remember when they did that, like that little thing where they're talking about, it was like Kimbella, Mina, Mimi, what's his name? Bobby Lights was in, and they were talking about how they stayed with a man, or what they did when they stayed with a man, and all the stupid things they've done for a man. And Kimbella with her big obnoxious ass sitting there talking about how she was mistreated by her man. I'm looking at her, girl, he treats you like your ass is flat. Y'all go out there and get these big asses, and they be treating y'all like your asses is flat. It's crazy. The management doesn't change, just the patrons. And the last patron doesn't listen to the ones that is sitting in there. You saw what he did. You was with Tyga, knowing that he was with Kylie Jenner when she was 16 years old. You went to be with that nigga, and he punched you in the eye. They said she came to his house unannounced. That's what the tea is. You gotta beat her up? You a weak nigga. But guess what? Even with this post of her black eye, he will be able to partner with another fool waiting in line and saying that all the 1-star reviews, you bitches are haters. You couldn't keep a man. You couldn't keep him, bitch. Your pussy must be dry, bitch. While I'm sitting over here on Aquafina and you sitting over there on Captain Crunch. Girl, it's a mess. They don't treat you no different. Yeah, Tyga turns himself in for alleged domestic violence. Yeah. I've been emotionally and mentally and physically abused, and I'm not hiding it anymore. And you know, how long has he been beat? I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Send him to jail. Call the cops. Send that nigga to jail.
Send that nigga to jail. Period.
Call the cops on these niggas, because literally the cops are the only people who seem to be able to modify the behavior of these niggas. That's the only people who could seem to put these niggas in line. I'm calling the cops. Call the cops. The day, let me tell you something, I've been there where the cops were called in a domestic violence situation, and I talked the cops out of taking him. I've done that shit before. Yeah, I was stupid too. When I be calling y'all stupid, girl, I know what it's like. I could see it. I was stupid too. I was stupid. I was stupid too, girl. How I feel today, I would have been like, take him. Take him. Please take him and do what it is that you choose, and that you, whatever y'all do to men who beat up women, whatever y'all need to do that. Call the cops. Y'all need to start calling the cops on these men. And when the cops get here, don't get buyer's remorse and be like, no, don't take him. Don't take him anymore. Take his ass. Take his ass. That's all I got to say about that. And then like Soulja Boy is talking about Tyga. I had the biggest comeback. You making fun of it, but Nia Riley was just on Tasha K like 6 months ago talking about how violent you were with her. Like, what are you talking about, boy? Soulja Boy, right? That's your name, boy? Okay. You over here beating on women, then you make a joke, right? This is a domestic violence situation. You want to turn it into a joke because they don't give a shit about y'all. The joke is for Tyga. Not even, oh my God, I'm sorry. No, because he beats women too. He beats women. And y'all still, and then that's what I'm saying. It's like, there's no ostracize these men. They should have no access to pussy. They beat up women, y'all. They beat them up. Black eyes. They don't care about your body. They don't care about you. They will violate your body and stick their penis in you. They don't care. I really want y'all to really realize that. And then, like I said, Soulja Boy is probably messing with a bunch of women. Tyga is probably messing with a bunch of women. Black eyes and all. These women get on TV and tell you these men are abusing me, and I don't know what it is. The women line up. Beat me. That's what it looked like. Beat me. Let me be next. Let me see if I can make it through this round. Girl, it's not that serious. Not for no Tyga. Why? Because he got some big dick and a few dollars? Girl, that's a mess. You have to love yourself more than that. More than that. More than that, girl. Anyways, y'all, I'm out of here. Take care of each other and protect your energy. Peace.